Did you ever wonder about the humble beginnings of the man who composed Pomp and Circumstance, the music played at nearly every graduation ceremony? Today we explore the life and works of Edward Elgar. Born in the tiny English village of Lower Broadheath, Worcestershire in 1857, Elgar was the youngest of 7 children in a family deeply rooted in music. His father ran a music shop and was an accomplished organist, while his mother instilled in him a love for the arts. Young Edward's home was a symphony of sounds, filled with sheet music, instruments, and melodies floating in the air. Despite having no formal training, Elgar became a musical autodidact, teaching himself to play a variety of instruments. His early experiments with the piano, violin, and even wind instruments laid the foundations for his later musical genius. From these humble beginnings, Edward Elgar embarked on a journey that would see him rise to the pinnacle of musical success. Elgar's journey to fame was not an overnight success story. It was instead a symphony of struggles and perseverance. In the early days of his career, Elgar found himself immersed in local orchestras and teaching music to make ends meet. He was a self-taught musician, learning the violin and composing music in his free time, all while dreaming of bigger stages. His breakthrough came with the Enigma Variations, a work of 14 variations on an original theme, each one dedicated to a close friend or family member. The piece was a hit, and it catapulted Elgar onto the international stage. This success was followed by other significant works, including The Dream of Gerontius, a choral masterpiece that cemented his reputation, and the Pomp and Circumstance Marches, which are now synonymous with graduations worldwide. Elgar's perseverance and ingenuity in his craft brought him international recognition, proving that success is, indeed, a climb, but the view from the top is worth every step. Elgar's music, deeply rooted in the Romantic tradition, left an indelible mark on British music and beyond. His symphonic works, such as the Enigma Variations and The Dream of Gerontius, are celebrated for their rich orchestration, evocative melodies, and dramatic narratives. These works not only established Elgar as a leading composer of the late Romantic period, but also redefined the symphonic genre in the context of English music. Elgar's contributions to choral music, including oratorios and part songs, are equally noteworthy. Works such as The Apostles and The Kingdom showcase his skill in setting text to music, his understanding of vocal technique, and his ability to create powerful, spiritually resonant music. Meanwhile, his chamber music, though less extensive, displays his sensitivity to instrumental color and his mastery of intimate musical forms. Beyond his artistic achievements, Elgar's music has played a significant role in shaping British identity. His Pomp and Circumstance Marches, especially the first, famously known as Land of Hope and Glory, have become synonymous with British patriotism, featured in numerous national events and ceremonies. This association of Elgar's music with Englishness has further elevated his stature as a national icon. In the wider music world, Elgar's influence is undeniable. His stylistic fingerprints can be traced in the works of later British composers, while his orchestral and choral compositions remain staples of the classical repertoire worldwide. His music has also found a place in contemporary culture, featured in films, television, and popular media, attesting to its enduring appeal. Edward Elgar, a man from a modest background, rose to become one of the most celebrated composers of his time. His music continues to captivate audiences, and his legacy lives on, proving that music indeed is a universal language.